My name is Lesley Carhartt. I am a principal incident responder at actually a Baltimore-based company, Dragos, and we specialize in industrial cybersecurity.
My name is Joe Uchill. I'm a senior reporter for SC Media, and before that, I've worked for Axios, The Hill, a few other places.
Security, brand presence, an abstract topic, but I think it's something where you all have really unique insights from different sides of the spectrum on how you built a following and have that influence that you're able to wield in security.
I think one of the nice things about InfoSec as a community is that it's such a broad field that no one knows everything.
If you're a junior person in cybersecurity or a student right now, you don't need to know every niche. You don't. It's okay.
The people who I trust the most in as sources are people who are experts on individual things and not experts on everything. When you look at things in terms of building a brand, and you look at things in terms of being a good person in a space, a lot of the same outcomes come out of it, even though there are different reasons for doing the same thing. A lot of the people who are genuine online are accidentally doing the exact thing that you would be recommended to do from a marketing perspective to build a social media brand. Sometimes the best thing to do is emulate just a human being and just do the things that act as if you're talking to people who you care about and people who are your friends.
I think I agree with Joe there. It's better to build your brand as a well-rounded human being who's approachable and just be nice to people in some contexts. It's going to take you further. I try to not post anything technical unless I have vetted it thoroughly and I know that it's true and evidenced. I'm not just posting random things. Like I have researched the things I'm posting. When I post an opinion or I post what I think is going on, something political or topical in cybersecurity, those are coming from somewhere. They're researched. I feel confident about the thing that I'm stating. If you don't want to put your name behind your social media presence for any reason, that's fine. But for me, it's been a necessary career step because I have credibility when I walk into a room. It doesn't matter how many certs are on my wall behind me or degrees and things. You know, what gives me credibility when I walk into a room with senior cybersecurity people is that persona online.
It's great to be able, for example, Marcus being able just to DM over Twitter and say, hey, would you be willing to chat about this?
I will say the stinky thing about it is that we are individual human beings. And sometimes people take us, even if we try to not be like security idols or influencers or whatever, we try not to be, but people perceive us as that.
And sometimes I would just say to people out there that there's people out there that we live in a great world where we have the internet and people can mentor you without you actually having that dialogue with them. There's plenty of people that I look up to, and that person would never have time to talk to me. And even online, they're just too busy. But I look at those people and you can just soak up game. We used to call it ear hustling in the hood. Just listen to somebody. It's all about how you interact with people. And sometimes that gets lost in the sauce. When some corporate entities come into my DMs, hey, check this out, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, bro, like, what the heck? No, definitely not trying to, like Leslie said, you got, far as your brand, you only have, many times you have one shot at it, really, and you don't want to sully that reputation. You want to always treat people good, and you always want to give people accurate information.
So maybe just with the little time we have left, if we could just go around and have everyone just, leave with some parting thoughts on if there was one piece of advice you could give.
All right. So with your career in cybersecurity and with your personal brand, understand what you want to accomplish. Just know what you want to get out of it and you can change your plan to get there, but have an idea of what you want.
This is a point that a PR person actually made to me when they were talking about their clients. You'll end up getting more coverage if you understand that the things that are important to reporters and the things that reporters want to cover are probably different than the things that are most important to you or your brand.
If you're a business or entrepreneur or whatever, you want people to work with you, be nice. Why would you be selfish and a jerk and manipulating and all these other things that people are so turned off by? Why would you be that way and expect to do business? That doesn't make sense. So if you want to be successful in your career, coming up in cybersecurity, be respectful from day one. I see a lot of people, this is a big flaw. Be nice to everybody. don't just be nice to Lesley because Lesley has a big name. Don't be nice to Marcus because you think I'm awesome. Be nice to everybody. That's the key to life. That's the key to building a good brand. That's the key to being good in cybersecurity. That's the key to business. That's the key to writing, wherever, right, Joe? It's good for everything. Be great. Because I don't want to work with somebody that's a jerk.
Once again, major thanks to Lesley, Joe, and Marcus for joining us today, and hope you all have a nice Thursday.